The journey, day number 25, be the solution. So it is day 25 of the wine free, alcohol free journey. Woke up this morning a little bit later than I should have, but I felt pretty good after I drank some water and woke up and started my day and with the 7:30 podcast that I interviewed a great local realtor who that will be released next week. And right off to the office I went. 8:30 was our our daily MQA huddle that we have every single day, Monday to Friday at 8:30 a.m. And walked myself right over to the office, got right on the phones and start making calls and follow up. I have this big, huge whiteboard in the office. It's got to be, I don't know how big it is, maybe 8 feet by 4 feet. It's pretty large. So now I'm writing on there all of the listings and deals that I'm working on for the month of June. And wow, I have a lot on. I'm working to get listings signed and moved to the next thing. And I don't know what the Huddle House is, Peter. So you'll have to tell me about that, I guess, sometime. But after that, I had two listing appointments back to back, one at 10:15 and the other at 11. One was for a very large parcel. In fact, the seller owns this whole shopping center and many warehouses. One's 80,000 square feet, 14,000 square feet, 25,000 square feet. He's building into an office building, which is it's very interesting, a seller, and how he put this assemblage together, and very actually inventive of what he did and impressive, quite frankly. Brings in about $1.3 million, which is pretty significant amount of money. Oh, and that's per month, by the way, per month. So very cool. Very, very cool pieces of property got to see. Then back to the office. I was on Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi. We're both doing something today. It's a team. I was on that. John Cheplick had his event going on, so I had that on as well. I had that on in the car. And while I'm doing that, I'm also dialing, making calls, talking to people. And I made the calls until about 7 p.m. I finished. And it was the first day in I don't even know how long because I wasn't really tracking it, but I could tell you probably in a long, long time. Meaning not tracking it, meaning not looking at it. I made 101 dials today. Said a boatload of appointments and had two listing appointments. So it's interesting how you grow from the process, how, each day learning more about myself, more about what I want to do, what I don't want to do, enjoying this journey that I'm on. And this is something that I decided to do, not for any reason outside of having better health and looking to do something that is going to improve my life, I believe anyway, and seeing how it goes. So it's interesting. Went out to dinner. We went to Condesa, just Chip and I, and had some Mexican over at 19th and Ludlow. We walked over there. We just walked back. I just walked in the door and about 7 minutes ago. So had a nice night and a nice walk. And now I am super duper tired and I'm going to prepare for tomorrow. I have a 7:30 a.m. podcast. I've decided that I'm going to do my best to have a podcast at least 4 out of the 5 days during the week at 7:30, so I can get that out of the way and get right on the 8:30 call and be in the office by then. So if I don't go to the office before that, do the podcast there. Being at my house, I know that it's going to be quiet and there's not going to be anybody interrupting or any other noise in the background. So anyway, journey day number 25, and we have the ability to be our own solution. And that's what the journey is about, being the solution. And the work is about being the solution, not just for myself, but for my family and for my work family, and obviously our clients. And then it goes out from there. The professionals, of course, my friends are part of my family, so I include them in my family. Anyway, have a great night, everybody. See you bright and early tomorrow. Take care.